threaded discussion from week one. First of all, wow, that was a lot of posts and a lot of really, really good posts. Also, you're actually the first class that has ever actually responded to each other in the introductory post, which, by the way, was not required, but I think it was probably a great way for you guys to get to know a little bit about each other and to learn a little bit about your classmates and where each other comes from. I was really impressed that there were 200 posts in the introductory forum, so that is certainly a record. But thank you for doing that. I hope it helps to kind of let everybody know where everybody's coming from, and it kind of fits in well with the first chapter, which is about the human side of online learning, which brings me to the part about the first threaded discussion. So what I will do each week is I will be reading your posts and watching them, and then what I do at the end of the week is I'll put together a little video response like I'm doing right now, kind of just letting you know what I thought, any issues that might be outstanding, things like that. So as far as this one goes, you guys did an outstanding job on it. I think you covered the topic very, very well. I don't really have any issues or anything that really popped into my mind. I would point out one thing though, is that if you're going to quote someone in the threaded discussion, just be sure you quote them accurately, because as you read about the human side of online learning, things can be misconstrued or misunderstood, especially since we're not face-to-face and we're not looking at each other. So again, if you're going to quote someone, just make sure that you do that accurately so that that person's original posting is not misrepresented. So other than that, I hope that you guys understand a little bit more now about the actual human side of online learning, and to stress the fact that there are real people behind each computer screen, and each of these people has thoughts and feelings and emotions and struggles and problems just like you do. So it's important to keep those things in mind in the online classroom, just like you would in the face-to-face classroom. I know every day you guys are faced with a multitude of jobs. I mean, you're a teacher, you're a counselor, you're a nurse, you're 100 different things to your students in your classroom. And your online students, especially if you plan on staying in K-12, will need a lot of that same thing. So you're gonna get a lot of those roles even in online learning. So that really doesn't change much. But again, I think you guys did an outstanding job on the threaded discussion. Again, I see no issues that really need to be addressed or stressed, because you guys did a really excellent job doing that on your own. The other thing about the threaded discussions is that you will notice that I tend not to post in the threaded discussions, and I do this for a reason, because I like to see you lead the discussion. I know the content. I don't need to learn the content. I know it. But I think it's really important for you guys to really dig in and work with that content, and I really think you did an excellent job with that this week. I've never had a class, I've taught this course probably 6 times now, and I've never had a class cover a threaded discussion topic in as great as detail as you guys did in week 1. So I'm really impressed with the work you're doing so far, so please keep it up. So other than that, I don't really have anything else for you right now. So week 2 is ready to go for you, and hope you have as much fun with week 2 as it seems like you did with week 1. I know I enjoyed watching what you guys were doing, and please, as always, if you have any questions, please get in contact with me. You can call my office phone, you can send me an email, whatever you need to do to get in touch with me, and I will respond to your emails and phone calls as quickly as I possibly can. So, talk to you later.